Hi guys and welcome to From Rags to Riches. Today's video, I look so blurry. I've got no light. Today's video is 10 things about me. I don't think anything's to do with eBay, so if you're thinking about eBay, you want to see eBay stuff, then check out another video, because that's not what this is. So, number one, I nearly died when I was 2 years old. I managed to get, the curtain cords. Well, it got around my neck and I was hanging there completely blue. I don't remember any of it. And I had to get put into an induced coma for about, I think it was 3 days. Yeah, so don't let your kids near curtain cords. The person who saved my life was my sister. So I basically owe my life to my sister. So yeah, very, very grateful. But she just reminds me every Christmas and birthday and special event that she saved my life. Yeah. So that brings me to number two. My grandparents are millionaires. Self-made millionaires, I might add. So, some respect. But I don't have anything to do with them anymore, just simply because of my own happiness and sanity. I basically fell out with them because my mum and dad split up after my accident. They split up because of something which I will come to in number three. But she basically blames my grandma and some other family members on that side. Always seem to blame me. I always get the stick of it of why they split up and what happened. So yeah, they are millionaires and they live in Jersey and the Channel Islands. They moved over there about, oh my goodness, I think more than 10 years ago now. And they live in like a beautiful French style house, like townhouse, 3 stories. I've been to it once. It was really nice. I'm talking like glass chandeliers, the lot. We had dinner. It looked like the Queen was coming. It was only me from blooming Yorkshire saying, "Hey up, how's it going?" Oh no, we don't talk like that. No. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So anyway, I don't fit in. And they make me unhappy, and I rather have my own happiness than money. Their money anyway. I'd rather make my own money. Become my own millionaire. But yeah, anyway, that is number two. So number three, why my parents split up is because my dad turned out to be a heroin addict. So we started on the small stuff, which is like weed and mushrooms and stuff like that, and then it just went to cocaine, went to ecstasy, and ended up on heroin. So that is why they split up, and I pretty much get the blame for it from my grandparents. So you can see why I don't want to be a part of the millionaire club, because I get the blame. So that is number three. It has shaped me so much, so much, because it's made me look at the partner I'm with right now and other relationships I've been with, and I don't want anyone I don't even want to be with anyone who's on drugs or be around anyone who has drugs. I don't care what it is, I don't want to be around it. It's affected me my entire life, as you can tell, because I'm getting angry. I don't want it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It ruins families. It really does. So, yeah. Number four, I am related to a very famous opera singer. I'm not going to say who it is. If you want to really, really care, then I'll give you 2 hints. She currently lives in London, or she might live in Essex now, can't remember. It's a she. I'll give you another clue. She's from Yorkshire, and she'll probably, number 4 tip, I'll give you number 4. She might be in the 60s now, I can't really remember. She's the millionaire granddad. It's his cousin, his first cousin. So does it work like that? Is she my third cousin? Somehow we're related, basically, along the line. So yeah, that's number 4. Number 5, I'm actually a qualified chef, completely qualified. I was in the cooking hospitality industry for, oh my goodness, I kind of started when I was like 14. And how old was I? And then I stopped it when I became, well, just before my 20th birthday. I was like, no, I don't want to, I don't want it anymore. It's hard work. It's hard work and it's not rewarding. Money can be great and sometimes it's really not. And it's a lot of work. And basically, me and my partner, we didn't have the same days off. The only day off we had together was bank holiday Mondays and probably like Christmas. And obviously like we saw each other on an evening, but you don't want that. You want an actual day. You want to go out and do something. So if I had to do something like that, I had to book it off, and it wasn't ideal. So that is why I went to a soap factory where my partner actually works. So yeah. Number 6. I can actually ride a horse. I've been riding since I was pretty much born. I don't ride anymore because I had an accident when I was 16 and broke both my shoulders, and I have nerve damage in my neck running down to my fingers. So I'm damaged. I'm totally damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, so I'm broken because of riding horses. The accident was I was riding my horse, my pony. She's called Cece, by the way. I still have her. She's retired now. She's 24 years old. My pony's 24 years old. And I've had her since she was 4 years old and I was 2 years old. So very, very long time. So when I was 16, what was it? It was a quad bike that went past and I just got thrown over head first into the mud. The horse ran off. I basically just dusted myself off because your adrenaline's kicking. I just literally just got up, brushed myself off, took my hat off, ran to find the pony because it was on an open field, so she could have got anywhere. I found her next to some trees, and the reins that you hold on to, that was all wrapped, that had gone over her head. Obviously, when I've gone over, it's gone over her head, and it had got wrapped around her legs. So yeah, so she nearly broke her own legs, and she broke me. I ended up in hospital for 16 days and in a sling for 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. That is how crazy that is. So you can imagine why I didn't get back on a horse. It was really bad. I haven't got the power in my arms to do it anymore. So yeah. Number 7, I have a child and he is called Remy. He's 3 years old and I nearly died again when I had him. I'm not going to go into detail because it's not even beautiful. Basically, I don't even know how to put it without being gross. I was pushing for 1 hour and 45 minutes. That is too long. They pushed the emergency button. Everyone came rushing in, and I mean like everyone. And I was falling asleep, because the drugs. Because I'm so small. I'm only 5'2". The drugs and the gas and everything I was having was just knocking me out, and I was giving up. So basically, it was the life of my child and the life of me that was in danger. And then I bled out. I think it was like 3.5 pints of blood. Apparently, the floor looked like a murder scene. Really, really bad. As soon as I had him, I got rushed off to theatre to stop the internal bleeding and external bleeding. That's all I'll go into, but I'm okay now. So yeah, I've nearly died a lot. Number 8, I actually grew up on a farm. I've lived on 2 farms my life. The first farm was from like 3 years old to the age of 12. It wasn't like a farm when you think crops or like livestock. It was a livery yard. So a livery yard, if you don't know what that is basically where people keep their horses and they pay you rent to keep the horse there. And they look after their own horse, basically, DIY livery. So yeah, I lived on a farm. It used to be, what did it used to be? It used to be a cattle farm, I believe. Very, very long time ago. Long time ago before that. Yeah, and it was in the middle of nowhere. So like no buses came, there wasn't a local shop. There might have been I think there might have been 5 houses just all together in that little section. But it was great. It was a great childhood. I had a tree house. There was just long walks everywhere. Yeah, it was a good childhood. And obviously having my horse, I was there. I was riding my horse like twice a day as a kid, and playing on hay bales and stuff like that. That was my childhood. So what number are we on to now? 1 to 9. Okay, this is probably my favourite one. My favourite Disney film, if you haven't already heard, because I have talked about it actually a few times on my YouTube channel, is that my favourite Disney film is Alice in Wonderland. And my wedding next year in August, bank holiday weekend, is Alice in Wonderland themed. Now you're probably thinking, oh my god, she's going to be wearing a blue dress and a white apron and she's going to have blonde hair like Alice. No. It's not costume. I have to explain this so much. I'm like, no, it's not costume. Someone's going to turn up in a costume, aren't they? I didn't even think of this. Now, it's basically you wear what you normally wear to a nice fancy wedding, but the details in everything is Alice in Wonderland themed. So the dance floor's checkered. The decor is inspired by little drink me bottles and eat me things, and it's afternoon tea, wedding breakfast. It's not fancy dress. That is just too far. So yeah, that is a little bit about me and my partner. I can't believe my partner agreed to it, but I guess I won't let it go. So that's why I'm and it's unusual. And you know what? People are going to be like, they're going to talk about it. And that is what you want with your wedding. You want that talk piece. And they're not going to shut up. I hope for the better. If not, I don't care. Number 10, my nose. Now you're probably thinking, what you want about your nose? Well, last October I had my nose injected. I had it injected here, 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 and here. Oh, it clicked. Ooh, made me feel weird. It's probably run out now, to be honest, but I had filler in my nose. So you're probably thinking, filler, that's for your lips and like your cheeks. It's basically a non-surgical nose job, and it makes your nose bigger, and in effect it makes it look smaller. Yeah, I had it. Yeah, if you're gonna have this procedure, you need to have it done. You need to have it done by a proper doctor, not a nurse, a doctor, because there is a main vein right there, and if they hit it, you're dead. So you have to be very, very careful. It hurt. I had a problem personally with my nose. I just didn't like the way it looked. There's a bump. There's still a bump, but it's not as big. But now that I had it and I went through the pain and the swelling was ridiculous. 2 days of like red big nose because it swells. Your body's not used to it. But after going through the pain of everything and my nose turning back to normal, I was just like, there was nothing wrong with my nose. There was nothing wrong. So yeah, I'm not having it done again, but I've had it done. And that is a little bit about me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not about eBay, and that is what my channel is mainly about, but I thought I would do something different for you guys. and when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a question and answer video of everything you want to know. I guess this video will probably give you a bit of more questions, if anything. But yeah, if you want to hit me up on Instagram, I can always message you directly on there. It's a better form of communication with me than just commenting below. Please comment below though, of suggestions, ideas of the next video, something different, what you would like to see. I know there's somebody who wants to see how I do my pictures. It is coming, I promise. I've just got to have the right mindset, and everyone needs to be out of the house basically, because it's ridiculous the way I do it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you have some great eBay sales, and have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye.